Salutations! This is Gremdavel, and welcome back to our Let's Play of Dwarf Fortress, where we are down to 4 of our original dwarves. So we still have Serenity, who is pretty much just doing pump operating these days. We have Bullhead, who has become our new manager and does all of our mining. We have Indigo, who is our farmer and now our doctor. And we also have Scat, who is our animal person and also our military leader, although we don't really, he's the only person in the military right now. Last episode I did something really foolish as usual, and I got rid of a wall that was here, meaning that I pretty much destroyed the whole like double slit methodology of what we've been trying to do the whole time. So I'm trying to put a wall back right here. And once I do that, I think this side is just messed up for good. I don't know if there's anything I do about it. But I'm thinking that because this is the last aquifer level, that if we can get a wall back here, which I think we will eventually be able to do, just give it after enough, like, you know, failed and restarted jobs. If we put that wall back there, I think eventually this should be able to dry out. I think. And then we would be able to just go down here and mine. But I'm not 100% sure. In any case, we're going to build a wall here and find out. I really wish I'd done that last episode before I mined out the sand wall that was there. But I didn't. And last episode, we buried 2 of our dwarves. We buried Snowflake, and Friendly died, and we buried him as well. So at least we have tombs for the 3 dwarves that have perished. One of them is not actually in his tomb. That Snails, he is still out here. He is irretrievable, at least as far as I'm aware. So that is what it is. But we have a tomb for him, just in memoriam, so he won't come back and haunt us as a ghost. Stop. See, it just keeps... What, I hit caps lock? Oh yeah, I hit caps locks. It just keeps suspending this job without actually making any progress. And Serenity's getting, like, really hungry and thirsty. Yeah, Serenity left to take a break. And I don't blame her. Well... Well, once we get that wall, I think I'm pretty much going to be done one way or the other with the aquifer once we get that wall built. If we get that wall built, either this will work and we'll be able to break through. It might take a little while for that water to like evaporate, but if we can get it to break through, and if we can't, then that'll be awesome. That'll be it. And if we can't, I think that'll be it, because I think, like, we'll have exhausted our possibilities for breaching this aquifer because I've messed up so much, and we will have to just abandon the idea of breaching to the stone levels at all. That's what I'm thinking. So, exciting times, one way or another. Man, so our refuse pile is totally filled with bones. I'm gonna put allow bins to be here. Max bin. Yeah, we can put bins here, no problem. We put barrels here too. Why not? Okay. So hopefully they'll put some of those bones in bins there. Do I have any other stockpiles that are full like that? Where bins are not allowed? I don't think so. How are we doing here? Still suspended. Still hasn't even initiated the construction job. So, water is pumping and immediately going back in. This 1 square does sometimes get down to 1 or 2 out of 7, but it quickly rises back up. So they have to get the timing just right, I think, to initiate construction. If it's even possible, I'm not 100% sure. So they're going to have to work on this just like a split second at a time, which is why it's going to take... It might take a bit. Yes, it might. So, Probably not the most exciting thing in the world. Serenity is going back to get some more, to get rehydrated. I thought we had another pump. I don't know if we have another pump operator or not. I guess we only have 4 dwarves to check now, so. Bullhead, are you a pump operator? Is it engineering? You are not one. Scat, are you a pump operator? You are not one. And then finally, Indigo, are you a pump operator? No, you're not. Let's make Scat a pump operator. So we have 2 pump operators. That's what I would like. Give Serenity a little bit of a break, because all Scat really does is haul these days. And maybe, yeah, that's pretty much it. And take care of some of the animal stuff. Who's that? All right, Scat's doing it. Good. I think Scat's pretty strong, too, so that he should be doing a good job at that. We just have to wait for someone to do the construction, and Serenity can do construction now. So we'll just wait for someone to go down. Once we lose this game, I'm pretty sure if we come back in adventure mode, the place is going to just be overrun with cats. Cats and turkeys and alpacas. And they're just going to have full reign of the place. Are these geese? I think these are geese. Yeah, gander. I guess we haven't assigned those to the pen. I'm not sure. I think they might have come over here from the east bank. Let's assign the ganders to this pen. Gander. Well, that's one of them. That might be it. The other one might be named. I didn't pay attention. Let's see. Stray gander. Yeah, this one's named Zasit. Okay. I mean, we might as well, even though that's not the pet of any of our dwarves that are over here. Zasit. Where are you, Zasit? There you are. Whoops. Okay. Cool. Put them up there. Bullhead is praying. Someone was just down there. Still, you know what? I'm starting to think that maybe we won't even be able to initialize this construction. In which case, we really will be screwed. Let's see. Just gonna keep checking it. Oh. Hey! Ah! Construction initiated. Okay. That's a really good sign. It means that, given enough time, we should be able to build that wall. Is what I think. Oh, someone's making cloth tunics, too. Well, I guess that's nice. Construction initiated. That is nice. That is really nice to see. Oh. Just gonna stay down here, keep looking for those little dwarf heads. Oh. Oh, that was Serenity running away. Ooh, there was a kitten down there. I hope that kitten's okay. How are we doing here? Oh no, more poults have hatched. That's probably not good. We have way too many turkeys. I mean, we have 4 dwarves and so many turkeys. I mean, I guess it's okay. Like, the worst thing that happens is I guess the turkeys just end up, like slaughtering each other. Like, they just stay there and they just get overcrowded. And I mean, it's terrible conditions. Like, in the real world, that would be like terribly inhumane, can you be inhumane? Is that the right word? In animal, I don't know. It would be bad. Like that would be cruel and not moral. But I don't know what I don't know what to do in this case. I don't think morality necessarily applies when you're talking about little ASCII T characters that represents poultry. So we might just leave our turkeys to be in terrible conditions where they end up killing each other because it's too crowded. But I'm glad they keep working on this construction pretty quickly. But at the same time, even though that might be what we do and just let them be like that, I probably shouldn't be like, oh, it's it's still not cool to be like, oh, yeah, that's to make fun of it or applaud it. Which I feel like you could do with the conditions of your dwarves, maybe. I don't know, probably not. We should still try to have some semblance of morality that carries over to our simulation games. Unless you're playing as an evil caretaker or something. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Role-playing games is one thing where you're playing one character and you're maybe you're playing that character as evil or just very different from how you actually are, and so you make different choices. But here, where you don't have control of the characters, but rather you set policy, you tell them in general to do things, set zones and stuff, and set conditions. The role playing that you do is the role play of a caretaker or even a deity. And I don't know, that's a little different. Or is it? Maybe it's perfectly fine. And maybe you can totally remove yourself from quote unquote evil or amoral or immoral caretaking and overseership of a simulated colony of dwarves or people or anything. But it definitely is different. It feels different because I feel responsible not just for my character and the actions of that character, but for the well-being of my dwarves. And I think it's hard to divorce yourself morally from that. Construction nearly done. If I was just really cruel to my dwarves and just let them all suffer, I would... I think I would feel worse than if I was playing an evil character that went around doing evil things and murdering people. That to me is much more easy to partition in your head as fantasy. And even though this is clearly less realistic than that, I think because you're in a position of power or responsibility, it makes you it makes maybe that sort of thing less acceptable in your head. That's my feeling anyway. You might disagree. Construction nearly done. This is a fun thing to talk about while we're waiting for this wall to be built, right? Sometimes I like to wax philosophical about games. And Dwarf Fortress is a good game about which to wax philosophical. What's going on here? All right, come on. You're so close to finishing this. Someone's still pumping. Serenity's pumping. So close to finishing it. I'm really glad that they keep coming down here so quickly. They must have run out of other stuff to do or something. Come on. Kim? Nearly done. It's nearly done. You can do it, guys. You can do it, folks. You can do it. You can do it. Mm-hmm. It's gonna happen. Oh, yeah, look at that. Okay. I'm gonna leave her pumping for just a minute. Yeah, I don't think... Yeah, it doesn't pump all the way down. So let's stop that. Stop pumping. Go do whatever you want. And at some point, maybe this stuff will evaporate. That's my hope. I don't think I can set water to be, like, bucketed out. I don't know. But in any case, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to say, I'm just going to designate another up-down stair. I don't want to mine around here because I'm afraid that, like, water from above could get in. So I'm going to go one more level down here. Just like that. Up, down. Yeah. And whenever they can get down there, they will. And we're going to try it. It might not work, but we're going to try it. So in the meantime, we can actually focus on other things than the aquifer, believe it or not. So what are we going to focus on? Well, we have a lot of repairing to do in terms of just like... So we only have four dwarves. I think what I would like to make to have a sheriff. That doesn't really matter anymore, I guess. I would like to... I would just like to have an office for scat, although like any office up here is not going to be nearly as nice as an office underground because we can't like polish the walls or put engravings in or anything like that. I mean, we have an office here, but I guess I mean like a bedroom. I mean, I could always build them and then repurpose them, right? So let's build a dining room, I think. Build a dining room right here. Let's build the nicest table we have. I think this one. And we'll put a chair in here where he can dine alone. And then we'll put a door in right here. And we'll put doors in here too. Two different kinds of wood, but whatever. What's going to be there? So we have an office. We need like a private bedroom, right? So let's put a bed in. I don't have a bed. Let's build a bed. Let's build a couple of them. I don't need to go into the manager for that. So we only have 4 doors. That should be easier to keep track of. Construct bed, eat, and then Scat and Indigo are constructing a building. Not sure where. Where? What building? Is it that? Let me undesignate that. Yeah, just in case they keep trying to do that. And are we still at 7 out of 7? Yeah, we are. I don't know how long it'll take for that to evaporate, if it will evaporate. I could be totally wrong about how the aquifer works. But what else could they be constructing? Are they still constructing? No, okay, now they're storing. So maybe, wait. Okay. No one's constructing. Look at all these cats. That is a cat explosion of sorts. It's not, it's, we might have to just call them. They're mostly kittens, though. I mean, actually, you know, our dwarves have had such a hard time. I think we should let them have their kittens. I mean, they need some joy in their lives. What's going on? Oh, a weaver is taken by Famu. At least it's not one of our primary doors, because we still have no stone. And I'm thinking that any strange moods our dwarves get in will probably require the use of stone in some fashion. So we definitely want to make sure we don't have any strange moods until we're able to breach the aquifer. Still 7 out of 7. Yeah. I mean, I could... yeah, I don't think I can really pump anything out. So I could... If I built... Hold on. If I built a screw pump... Oh, I would need to put a floor... Yeah, it wouldn't work. No, it wouldn't work. I don't know what I'm thinking. Forget that. Forget my crazy ideas. No one's stuck in any trees. Good. We're out of logs. I think we might need to do some more tree cutting. Oh, a tree grew right here. Not expecting that. Let's cut that down. Is this just termites? Bumblebees. Bumblebees are not honeybees, we learned. We need more. We need honeybees over on this side. We're still looking for those. Bumblebees, I mean, honeybees are on the other side, though. On the east bank. Still no bins in our refuse stockpile. Alright, so we have some logs here. We'll probably need to cut down some more trees, though. Where do we have, like, a decent amount? I guess we can cut some down over here. They do grow back, but it looks like we are running out of wood, so I'll just chop some down there. I'd cut them down the bank, but then the logs just fall in the water. Okay, so this dining room, we're going to assign it to scat. Cool. And yeah, do we have a bed yet? We do. We could put the bed in the corner here. Yeah. Who has the nicer bed? This one. And can we put a container? Yeah. A little container for you, an Akasha chest, and a cabinet. We have a bunch of cabinets. Akasha cabinet. That'll be a nice bedroom. Oh, we need more doors, too. Let's just build... I don't need conditions. I just want to put in a new order for wooden door. Just make 10. That's it. No conditions. I just want some doors. Not every managed job needs conditions. Just because it's a new feature doesn't mean I have to overuse it. So once that's done, I think we should be able to, and we assign the bedroom to Scat. We should be able to make Scat our sheriff, and he should be like have all the satisfied requirements for being a sheriff. Oh, this also means that if there's nothing we can do until the water evaporates down here, if it evaporates, I can maybe start working on the thing that I said I was going to start working on like 3 or 4 episodes ago that I never told you guys what it was. We might not get around to it this episode. We might start it. Assign bed. Scat. Okay. Scat has his own bedroom. Let us to make Scat our sheriff. Oh, weapon rack and armor stand. But you have everything else. So I think we have a weapon rack and armor stand. We'll put it in your office. Weapon rack. And armor stand. Cool. And once they're in there, you should be super happy with your stuff. Or just happy. Satisfied. At least satisfied. Yeah, all those things are just like, all those requirements are meager requirements. Or modest requirements. Meager office, modest quarters. So that stuff's all like very, very easy to fulfill. He doesn't need anything grandiose. Okay, so we built... All right, so you know what? I am going to start. We built the canopy over that way. So here we go. Build. Workshop? Oh, it's a 5x5, huh? Okay. We're gonna put it right here. Out of mango. And I think that means we will expand this floor here. Floor. So you can see what I've started to build. Doot. And a little bit of floor over here. And a little bit of floor over here. Whoops. And you know what? Just to make it even, we'll do this too. Okay. Because we will eventually be covering the entirety of this with floor. Okay. So we are building a siege engine. And again, this is not really going to be that useful or anything. I just thought it would be fun. Because we can build a siege engine or a siege workshop out of wood. And we can build siege weapon components out of wood. For instance, a ballista. And we can build the giant ballista bolts out of wood. And then we could fire them wherever we so choose. And we have an entire bank of crazy dwarves and animals and all sorts of things that we don't care about. In fact, I think take measures to intentionally not care about them. And that sounds like it might be a little entertaining. So that's my idea. They'll probably... Ooh, a masterpiece wood door. So they'll probably work on that stuff. We'll probably work on that next episode. Hopefully that'll be fun. Masterpiece mahogany door. And who did that? Who was the... was it Serenity? Yeah, Serenity. Serenity is a legendary carpenter, so that does make sense. Serenity is great. Serenity might be my favorite dwarf now, I think, now that Friendly is passed. Okay. Still 7 out of 7, and that does not bode well. Although I realize these need to be stairs, don't they? They can't just be up-down ramps. They need to be stairs. Yeah, because otherwise there's not really a ceiling, right? All right. Let's make, no, whoops. Build, construction, up, down, stairs, construction present. Okay. Let's take out, one ramp at a time and replace it with stairs. Designate, remove construction. This one here. They'll remove that, and we'll put up-down stairs in its place. Because I just realized they can't even get down there. I don't know if water evaporates without there being like with there being a like no way for the evaporated water to go. So we'll try that. Okay, so we got some wood now. Still no bins in the refuse pile. We got a siege weapon in, or a siege engine in construction. Siege workshop, siege engine workshop, something like that. Our stockpiles are not quite 100% filled, which is good. We still haven't placed the weapon rack and armor rack, armor stand and weapon rack. That'll be coming up soon. Our FPS has dropped a bit for whatever reason. What are you doing in here? Bullhead, what are you doing? Bullhead, you have no job. You're just hanging out there. How can you have no job? I mean, you could be placing furniture if you don't have a job. Did I remove you from being able to do stuff like that? Did I remove you from hauling? I did. I removed you from hauling. Let us say that you can now haul again. There you go. There he goes. Now he's putting stuff back. Good. We must have done that so that he could do some mining without being distracted. I kind of remember that. But now he can finally put some of that stuff in. The FPS probably dropped either because of some water stuff that I don't really realize is going on, or alternatively because of just all the like cats and turkeys and all the craziness that's going on. And also the East Bank. Like the stuff that goes over here, yeah, probably eats up a lot of FPS actually. All these ghosts and animals and dead bodies and people being scared and starving and like scrounging for food. Yeah. That's a lot of ghosts over here. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 ghosts I count. I count 7 ghosts over there. The haunted bank. The bank of lost souls. I don't know. I'm trying too hard to think of a name. Okay, still haven't deconstructed that, but hopefully they'll be coming along. Siege engine? What's everyone doing? Construct building, drink, construct building. What are they constructing? I would assume the siege workshop? I would assume. Let's follow you. Where are you bringing that block? Oh, the floor. I forgot about the floor. Or ceiling, I guess. Yep, I forgot about that. That makes sense. Everyone's doing that. Okay. Well, I think that'll about do it for today's episode. At least you get to see the beginning of what I have planned. And very possibly in the not too distant future, I think we might actually be done with the aquifer. At least with what we're going to be doing with it. I mean, we'll replace these ramps with stairs, but no more mining out, no more screw pumps, as far as I can foresee. So, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like the video. Please feel free to subscribe. I would love for you to subscribe. And leave a comment. Do whatever. And thanks for watching. I enjoyed playing with you. And I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.